Let's talk about the transition, if we can, Ambassador, and just how diversified are IEA member states in terms of their energy options now, because the situation is all options need to be on the table, everything from nuclear power, even to clean coal technologies and renewables, of course, and clean energy solutions. Where do they stand in terms of that diversification now compared to, let's say, about 2 years ago, pre-Ukraine? And is this a situation that will help mitigate any future supply shocks?
Well, I think the understanding of the importance of diversification in terms of in energy security terms is very well, much better understood than perhaps it was a couple of years ago. Certainly, the Russian invasion of Ukraine and the knock-on and the disruptions to energy markets have been, in many respects, a wake-up call, I think, to many countries around the world in understanding the importance of diversification. And a big piece of that, of course, is a commitment to the clean energy transition and really investing robustly in renewables and other clean energy technologies to accelerate that. And if you look, as we have at the IEA, on some of the trends just over the past year, in 2022, we saw a significant increase in growth in terms of solar PV, in particular, very strong growth also in the sales of electric vehicles, in terms of heat pumps, in terms of energy efficiency gains. And these are all, we think, very positive signs of progress and will help very much in terms of countries' diversification, energy security goals, but I think are also very encouraging signs in terms of the energy transition more broadly in trying to achieve the emissions reduction and decarbonization goals that we all share.
Do you feel, Ambassador, that the transition and the momentum associated with the transition that you just referred to is at risk of slowing down because of the higher cost of capital?
No, I don't think it's at risk of slowing down, but I do think the higher cost of capital really underscores the importance of much more attention and action being placed on the issue of financing the clean energy investment into the clean energy transition, especially in emerging and developing economies. And that is an area that we at the IEA have been focusing on in terms of our engagement, in terms of our analytical work. We recently released one report on the financing challenge, very specifically in Africa, but prior to that, earlier this year, had issued one more broadly on this topic of the financing and cost of capital challenges in emerging and developing economies.